Hi guys, John here. Today we're going to do a little bit of a challenge. I've seen videos before where people do 1 minute, 10 minute, 25-minute drawings, and I think that's what I'm going to try today. So I'm going to use this picture of a horse that I took a while ago as reference, and I'm going to try that challenge. I'm going to try something new today. I didn't talk while I was filming these because I wanted to stay in the zone, but I am going to leave in the pencil scratching and brush painting sounds. So I might come back and talk over it a little bit while I'm explaining what I'm doing, but especially for the 1 minute one, I'm probably just going to leave you be and let you watch it because it's only a minute. All right, let's get into it. So I don't think I'm going to have enough time to draw in a pencil first. So I'm going to come through straight with my pen immediately and just very roughly get the shape in so that I can block in colors. So I'm really going to run out of time a lot faster than I think I will. So there's my very quick pen sketch. Now I'm going to take some watercolor and just put in the main colors here. I'm going to do a bit of a brown for the brown patches and a little bit of a blue for the shadow of the white. And that's really all the time I'm going to have. Maybe I'll put some grass in, but I don't think I'm going to have much more time than that. Yeah, so here's the first one. A minute is not a lot of time, but I think I got the effect pretty well. Let's just move right on into the 5-minute one. Since I had a little bit more time this time, I went in with pencil first to try to get a little closer to the actual shape of the horse. I tried not to spend too long on this though, obviously. 10 minutes is still not a very long amount of time. We're going to try to see how much I can get done in this short period. Because I'm in a rush here, I actually wasn't super careful about mixing my tones, and actually I think that helped me a lot here, because I really like the way this blue came out. I don't think I would have mixed it this way. Mixed a bit of a darker brown here. I'm going to darken some of the shadows in the brown sections of the horse. I'm really finding that I'm getting a lot more time than I thought I would with 10 minutes. Maybe I should have done 5, it would have rushed me a little bit, but I got this to a pretty good spot just with these 10 minutes. I wouldn't say that I'm finished with the watercolors now, but I am going to tighten it up with the pen a bit just to give me an idea of where I'm at. I looked at the clock at this point, realized that I had about 3.5 minutes left, and so I grabbed some colored pencils, and I'm going to refine it a little more with some colored pencils. I thought it'd be fun to put a nice background in, so I went with just the first color that I saw, which is this bright red. So I ended up liking it quite a bit, so I'm happy that I went with the red. Let's get a white pen in here. What the hell? I've got some time. I'm probably going to come through and do a little bit more with it, but I like it to be nice and finished, so I'm just going to keep working until my timer goes up. So I'm actually quite happy with this. I think for only spending 10 minutes on it, that it's nicely finished. Here's the 1 minute and the 10-minute drawings next to each other. Now let's jump on to the 25-minute drawing. So this time with my pencils, I'm going to pay a lot more attention to the proportions and try to get this horse a lot closer to the actual picture. And now we're coming through with watercolors. Just like the last step, I'm going to do basically the same painting as the last one. It's just going to be a lot more finished this time. You'll see that I'm a lot richer with my tones here. I'm spending a lot more time mixing them to accurate colors as opposed to just eyeballing them and getting it kind of rough. Coming through with my pens, I'm going to refine the outline here, darken some shadows. You know, just the same thing I've been doing the whole video, just this time I'm taking my time and being a little more exact. I've got more time to do it. You know, I wouldn't say if I was to make this in my own free time that I would choose a red background, but that rush of making any kind of random color and choosing red from the last picture really made me like this red color. So I added it here as well for some consistency. I'm very happy with the red. You can see having more time allows me to layer more color, and I can get a substantially darker shadow than I have on any of the pieces before. Okay, there's my 25-minute drawing. I'm going to go ahead and sign it here, and then I will cut to the Glamour shots and show you all three of them together, kind of give my views. Okay, here's the finished piece. I brought it outside so we can see it in the light. I'm very happy with this. I think it looks really good. Maybe not so much the 1 minute drawing, but you can really see how much difference a little bit of time is gonna make when you're making one of these things. I'm really proud of the 25-minute drawing because 25 minutes still isn't a lot of time, you know? So I think this turned out really nicely. And if you enjoyed it yourself, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share with your friends, you know, all the standard YouTube stuff. And I will see you in the next one.